Welcome to another Unnecessary Computer Things. We're doing Advent of Code Day 2. I did it in a couple other languages, but decided to try to get it into CBM Basic, specifically Commodore 128 Basic, just for a couple handy functions. Uh, the code that actually outputs the answers is uh, changed to just display that it's finished, uh, just because I don't want to while anybody's working through their day 2 yet. Um, so I converted this from input file and then appended the data and the numbers and then kind of pasted this in warp mode in the Vice emulator. Um, it's one data line for every single input line, and then I added the numbers starting at I think 2000. So, and then at the very end of this, there is a stop uh, data line just to say, hey, stop, but instead of registering a out of data error. So as you can see, it's quite long. It goes 2000 to 3000 are just data lines, one line number at a time. Running this and this is at standard NTSC uh, speed. It takes a while. I think the actual listing took longer, but it's got to churn through every single one of those data lines, process the calculations, and it's doing both part one and part two at the same time, uh, just because otherwise rereading the data and reprocessing it for a second loop was going to be even slower. So I just went ahead and did both at the same time. So at the very beginning of this, there is a timer that we're resetting the internal timer with all zeros. And then there you go, 55.6 seconds. And if you want to see the very top part, which I figure it's not too bad of a spoiler considering you still have to convert it to whatever other language. Uh, I'm doing compound statements there for or for like X and D1 and X1 or X2, D2, and A2 are the two different parts, depth and stuff. Um, and then this is line 90 and line 90, or line 90 and line 100 are where I actually would print out the values, and they do actually match up with the results that I got elsewhere. But interestingly enough, for the second part, the x2 times the d2 uh, is too large for the integer that the Commodore 128 provides. So it actually spits it out in scientific notation with two significant digits missing. Actually, it's one significant digit missing and then one rounded up. So, but two of them are wrong in that sense. So that's it. I figured I'd just have a little fun with the Advent of Code Day 2, see if I could actually get it to run on the Commodore 128. Uh, and it does. I can't do the multiplication output, but everything else I can get to work. So thanks for watching.